You're lying down, your eyes getting heavier. Let's go somewhere far, somewhere ancient, into the heart of the Roman Empire. Not to the battlefield, not to the Senate, but to a villa, large, marbled, echoing with the rustle of silk and the clinking of bronze goblets. It's not the emperor we follow tonight, no. It's someone less celebrated, less remembered. Our story tonight is about Tiberius Fabius Lucullus, Rome's most sought-after orgy planner. It's the year 114 AD. Tiberius wakes before sunrise. Not to pray, not to farm, but to check on grapes. Yes, grapes. Because they'll be peeled one by a team of 6 imported slaves from Gaul. For a party, a very specific kind of party. His job isn't lustful, it's logistical. By the time the city rooster crows, Tiberius is already pacing inside the atrium, muttering in Greek and Latin, frustrated that the cushions ordered from Alexandria have arrived in turquoise, not sea foam. Sea foam was the theme. The party is called A Night with Neptune. He scribbles on his wax tablet, whip the cushion merchant, replace the sea urchin perfume, and find out who ordered duck instead of peacock. Again. He meets with Cassia, a perfumer, whose job is to ensure that every hallway of the villa smells like the distant memory of a thunderstorm over a lavender field. Cassia is brilliant, but she talks too much. Tiberius, ever polite, pretends to listen while mentally reviewing the human chessboard scheduled for the center of the garden. Yes, the guests will play chess, but with living people as pieces. Last time, a drunk senator tried to seduce his own knight. It delayed the game for hours. Mid-morning, a scroll arrives, a note from Senator Plotius requesting that no figs be served. He had a fig incident last Saturnalia. Tiberius sighs. He crosses out figs dipped in honey from the dessert menu and replaces it with dates stuffed with fermented mouse brains. That's what's trending now, apparently. At noon, he inspects the entertainers. There's a troupe of Syrian fire dancers, a mute harpist from Cyrene, and a man who can balance 10 amphorae on his back while reciting Virgil. Tiberius frowns. He's heard the Virgil guy forgets lines when nervous, and Senator Marcus gets very nervous around amphora. He makes a note. A backup jug juggler lunches olives and flatbread in silence. He eats alone, surrounded by the buzz of preparations. One servant accidentally knocks over a bust of Venus. It cracks. Tiberius doesn't blink. He simply gestures. The servant is taken away. The bust is replaced. By mid-afternoon, guests begin to arrive. But the orgy doesn't begin yet. That's not how Rome works. First there are the games, intellectual, erotic, ridiculous. Tonight's highlight, a poetry contest where the worst poem wins. The prize, a personal oil massage from a Greek philosopher named Philo, who hasn't bathed in protest for 13 days. Tiberius makes sure the seating is arranged by power, not preference. Senator Calvus can't sit near Domitia. They had an affair during the Vestalia and haven't spoken since. Also, no one wants to sit near the consul's nephew, who's obsessed with talking about his new sandals. Evening falls, candles are lit, the wine flows, the musicians begin playing soft lyre harmonies, and the orgy officially begins. But Tiberius doesn't participate. He's behind the curtain, checking the rotation of servers. No one should be without a refill for more than 3 minutes. Timing is everything. A commotion. A guest has started, reciting Stoic philosophy mid-romance. This is a mood killer. Tiberius sends in a dancer to interrupt elegantly. He's a master of mood management. Lighting, scent, music, proximity of lovers, it's all a science. Past midnight, guests drift into stupor. Some fall asleep on silk cushions. Others whisper about who they saw with whom. Tiberius is already making notes for the next event. Better incense, more oysters, and absolutely no more poets named Julius. By dawn, the villa is silent again. Servants begin cleaning. The marble floors echo with soft footsteps. And Tiberius sits on a bench, sipping a lukewarm cup of watered wine. He doesn't smile. He doesn't frown. It was a good night. No riots, no deaths, no figs. And in ancient Rome, that's all anyone can hope for. Soft music fades. Silence settles. The hum of history remains. Sleep now. History is done whispering for today.